Alright guys, so this piece is dried, so we're going to take these off. Now you have a piece that looks just like this. So first thing you're going to do is take this piece here, because this piece underneath here, for the bottom here, is the 10 and 3/4 by 3.5. And your piece here is 12 inches. So what you're going to do is just cut on the score line to the end of your thing, and then you're just going to follow the design of your sled. So you're going to look just like that, and you're going to do that on both sides. So you're going to take that off, and then you're going to cut this one like that. And this one needs to be cut off a bit more, I think. Alright, so now you have that. Now you're going to take this and you're going to just fold this in this way. Alright, so just fold that in, and that's going to go like this. So we are going to cut this portion right here off a little bit. And then we're going to glue this piece right here to this piece. So now these two pieces, because there's top and the bottom, so now they're glued together. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to glue this piece to the back side. Alright, so now we're going to take that and we're going to glue it like that. So now you have one whole piece all the way across. Okay, make sure that goes down there because it will flop up. So burnish that down, pressing them both together. Alright, so now, what happened to that piece? But that's okay. So now you have that piece there. Everything's together. Now we're going to work on the seat, which I have in here on this one. So I'll bring this one out. So the seat right here on this one. There we go. So what I have done, because I messed up on this one here, so I had to bring this down so you can't see the black in it. This one I don't have to worry about because I made this all one. This one I did individually. So what I did is I took, this is for sleigh piece number 6. It's going to be 3.5 by 6.5. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold on all your score lines. Okay. So you're going to score at 1.5, 3, 4.5, and 6. So you'll get it like this. So when we put it together, it's going to form a little square like this. And that's what you're going to glue in when you put it inside your box. So it'll be just like that. Okay? But first, we're going to set this aside. We're going to take our piece. We have it at 3.5 by 6. We're going to take our piece here and we're going to glue. Put some glue on this piece. And you're only going to need one piece because you're not going to be able to see the inside of the box. So you're only going to need one piece. Alright, so now we're going to take this and we're going to put that on there like this. It's funny because I used the same paper on this one as I did on this one. I did not realize that. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to burnish this. Alright, and then we're going to take it and we're going to fold it down. So we have that one. we have that one. Yes, and it's easier to do the score lines on these after you have scored them and folded them in. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece here and I'm just going to glue it. Put some glue on there. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to attach it together so it forms a box. Alright, so now we have that. We're going to let that sit for a little bit. I'm going to put some pins on it while we get the rest of the stuff together. So we're going to do that. Set that aside. Now you're going to have for your sleigh piece number 7, you're going to have 2 pieces at 2.5 by 2.5. And you're going to score on all 4 sides on both pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we are just going to fold them. Then we're going to take this one and we are going to fold this one. Okay? And like again, you only need one side because you're not going to see the inside of the box. So, let's see. We're going to apply glue to this one. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm confused at times because the first box I did it totally different per the instructions, and then when I went to go put on my pattern paper I had to change everything around. So excuse me for saying a lot because I didn't realize how confusing this was going to be even to myself. Alright, so we got that one on. Pat it down, make sure it's down. Then we're going to apply glue to this one. Make sure there's enough on there. Apply glue. Okay. And then we're going to put this one on top of this one. So now we have 2 pieces that are like this. Now, before you go in and start doing any of your folding and whatnot, you're going to have to figure how you're going to put this in the box, because these fit inside of here. So let's see. So we're going to fold this one over, fold this one over. So we are going to need to cut some lines. So scissors here, we're going to cut this one. And we're going to cut this one. And we're going to cut this one. And this one. Okay? So now, fold those in. These are going to go inside of here. And they're going to form this. So I cut all 4 sides just to the score line. So these come up. So this goes in here. This one goes in here. And these 2 will go inside of this one. Okay, so we're going to form this little lid type looking thing. Okay, so now I'm going to clear out my glue lid here. We're going to apply a little bit of glue here and here. And then we're going to just hold that there. We're going to put our clippy here. I don't know if I can get 2 of them on there. Let's see if we can get 2. Probably not. I'm trying to stay in camera for this, but I can't seem to get it. Alright, let's hold that down like that. Hold that one down. And we're going to hold that one down. Alright, we got them both on there. Woohoo! Alright, so now we're going to do this one. Apply a drop of glue on this one. And a drop of glue on this one. Okay, same thing. I'm going to put that one there. Put that one there. take our thing here, and then we're going to apply our clippy here. Ah. Alright, let's let that set for a second. And we'll get that one. Alright, so we got that one in there. And we're going to do this one. And then we're going to do this one. So this one we can do now. Alright, so now we have both sides of our box. We're going to let that dry for a second. And then we're going to do this one. So you're going to get your thing and you're going to just cut to the score line. Cut to the score line. Okay, same thing on this one. So now you have it on all four sides. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take, we're going to take this one off because I think that one's glued enough. We're going to take these, fold them in, and then we're going to put glue on these. So we're going to do one first. I'm trying to do both at the same time because I can see it's not working. So we're going to put this one on, and then we're going to tag it. Okay, then we're going to do this one, put some glue on that one, and we're going to fold it over, and then we're going to tag it. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing on this side. Take this one, fold it in, put some glue on there, and then you're going to take that, and you're going to tag it. And you're going to take this one, put some glue on there, and then you're going to tag it. Okay, so now that one's there. We're going to wait for that one to dry. This one has dried enough, I believe. So we're going to take this one off. Then we're going to apply glue on the outside of the edges. That one and this one. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're just going to slide it inside your box, if it will fit. Make it fit. That's what we do, right? We make them fit. Alright, so that's not working right. Alright, I will make it fit. Alright. So we have our first piece in there. We're going to let that... Oh, where is my... I'll use this one. Get that edge over there on the corner. And this edge here. And that one's pushed in, but I'm not going to worry about that piece because we'll just put that piece in on the back of the sleigh. There you go. Alright. So now this one again. The best philosophy is to take one side and then apply it onto this. That way you know that it's going to fit. You can also put it on the outside if it'll fit. But we're going to jam it in on this inside. So we're going to apply glue again to all four sides. Okay. And then we're going, oops, sorry about that. Ooh. Alrighty, I don't think you want to see the bright light, right? Alright, so then we're going to take this and we're going to shove it back in there again. I would say make this just a tad bit shorter, if anything, to fit inside the box. So, like, I don't know, since this is 1.5, I would say 5/8. But anyway, that fits. I'm not going to worry too much about that because it's going to go inside the sleigh anyway. Alright, so now we're at the sleigh again. So now we're going to take this piece and shove that in there a little bit more. Alright, so this is going to go inside of here, just like that. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to apply glue to, let's see, it's going to go this way, I think, or this way. Let me see. I think it's going to go this way, because that's good, and that side's good. Alright, so this is going to get glue on this side, down on the bottom, and then put a couple of drops of glue over here on your sides. Okay, so now take your piece and you're just going to take it and you're going to slide it in. Butt it up against the walls, making sure that it goes in and stays in. And now you have your finished piece there. And you cannot tell the boo-boos on the sides. So we're good. Alright. Now that we have that piece, now we're going to work on the outside. So I will be back. Alright guys, we are almost done. So now to work on the sides of the box. So we have our very last pieces for the outside of the box, which are these. What you are going to do is take this piece right here and you are going to fold it over into your design. And you're going to glue that in there because that's going to give it the extra stability and it's going to keep it so it stays on here. And then this one is going to get glued down also. So you'll have both pieces to glue down. So I would start off with the smaller piece. Take that and put a little bit of glue on there. Glue this down. Then you're going to take this piece here, take a little piece, and you're going to glue that down. So now you have both pieces that are glued down. So we're just going to hold them a minute. We're going to take our little clippy here and hopefully it'll hold it and hold that in place. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to take this over, bend it over so that piece is there. You can cut these off if you want to. I just like to keep them on just to have them on. Gives it a little bit more stability and it keeps the piece over here from bulking up. So we got that piece on. Then we're going to get another drop of glue here. And we're going to glue that down. We're going to get our little clippy here and we're going to clamp that on. Alright. Now what you're going to do, since that one's glued down more, okay, now you're going to take your piece, you're going to apply your glue all the way around it. Glue, score tape, combination, whatever you are working with. You don't have to go out and buy the glue. You can use what you already have in your stash. I just like this glue. It really holds. I use it on my mini albums and all my projects I do. I use this glue. Alright, so we're going to apply this onto here. And as you can see, it kind of wings out here a little bit. That's okay because I'm putting tassel or tinsel on mine, so you're not going to be able to see that at all once I get that on. So just make sure that it's on. Anywhere that you can. We're going to take this one off. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to apply glue to our page. Make sure that the edges are done. Apply as much glue as you can, because you don't want pieces falling off. Tape, glue, combination, whatever you decide to use. Now you're going to take this and you're going to apply it onto this piece. Alright, so now we have that. Oops. Can't slide it. Alright. So this piece is done. So now this is pretty much your sleigh. And I wouldn't worry about the pieces here because I'm putting tinsel on those. If they get to you, you can just cut them off or whatever, but I'm putting tinsel on mine, so you're not going to be able to see that at all. Alright, so for the last pieces, we're going to apply these. Now, wherever you decide that you want to put them at, that's where you're going to put them. So, what I do is I put, let's see, how do I want this to look? I think that looks good just like that. I'm going to take it and put some glue here and some glue here. Take this back up. I'm going to put that down there and put this one here. So because I have two more, I'm going to put one over on this side and one over on this side. And it's just personal preference where you see that you want to put this. You can totally make it go down a little further, wherever you like. Now, to get the idea of it being on the same one, just measure. So, this one here, just from the tail end here, this is going to be, let's see, what is this going to be? Mine is, from that one there, it's almost, let's see if I can do this way. So it is a half, almost 1 3/4. So it's, let's see, where did I put mine at? Actually, I'm going to move it down just a little bit if I can to 1 1/2 inches, which I can. So 1 1/2 inches is going to be here, no, here. So I'm just going to move this down just a tad to 1 1/2 inches. So right here, my line here is 1 1/2 inches from the back of this sled. So that's where I'm going to put it. So put them back there. Put these back on. Alright, put this one here. Put this one back over here on this one. And I'm missing one. I don't know where it went to. Oh, it's underneath the sled. Haha. Alright, so this one will go here. Alright, So now you have that side. So now what you want to do is apply this side. And how cute is that? Now you're going to apply this side. So now you want this one to be 1.5 inches from the edge also. So put your thing in, do your 1.5 inches. Let's do it this way. So we're going to do 1.5 inches. Let's see, 1.5 inches there. So that one is going to go about right there. So we're going to apply some glue onto here. Apply some glue onto this one. Stick it down, making sure that this is 1.5 inches. Yep. And then we're going to take it and we're going to tag this down. And we're going to tag this one down. Tag this one down. And tag this one down. Alright. So now we have our finished sled. So I'm going to let that dry. And then I will be back to take off the pins and to show you the finished look. And we'll add the tinsel. So we'll be back. Alright guys, this is the finished sleigh. It's got the rails attached to it and I did put tinsel on it. You can decorate these any way that you want. You can put as much stuff as you want. But I would suggest that when you're doing your sleds to make sure that these are made of some really thick chipboard. Maybe 2 together like I have here, because I did the first one and I gave it away and these started to be real flimsy because I only did 1 piece. So do 2 pieces of heavy chipboard if you can. That would be better, then they won't slide and flip over like the other ones because they were too flimsy. So this is the completed one. I hope you guys enjoy. Your comments is appreciated down below. And if you want the handwritten one that goes over the whole thing by itself without the cutter, just go to Susan Chamberlain's terrific YouTube, and she explains to you how to make it by hand. And thanks again, guys. Have fun making these and have a Merry Christmas.